Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. I am Pastor CJ Kent, as you likely already know, and this is Space Engineers. So, when last we left... Hold on, I've got something in my way on the other screen. Okay, there we go. So when last we left, we had a bit of a storm going on, and this was kind of the tail end of a storm that had already struck us with lightning twice. And since I don't particularly want it to be thrice, I did some research and figured out exactly what we needed to do here. So it looks like our best option for diverting this lightning so that we can do the things we need to do without just being absolutely pummeled and devastated like every 10 minutes when there's a storm on, is build a decoy. Now you could also use an antenna apparently, but the radius of like protection is about 5 times larger with a decoy than it is with an antenna. So, and the decoys are like less expensive. So that's what we're gonna go with. Before we do anything else, we're gonna hop in here and we are going to get what we need to do a decoy. Do I even have steel plate on me? A little bit. I have more in here. No, I need... Seriously, make me like 10 of these. So we're going to build out a little bit, make sure it is in fact attached to our grid, and set up a decoy super duper fast. Alright, so that should be good, and now let's hop in here. I don't have it unlocked. Oh no, where is it? Okay. So I will need to build an actual assembler. And a Gatling turret before I can make a decoy, it looks like. Cool. Can I make an antenna? Let's start there then. No, you're kidding me. Why? Because I need to first make a beacon, and then I can build an antenna. So let's start there. So let's put a beacon here. And let's grab anything that we have that we can use for this. $40 radio comm components. You know what? Let's do this small grid. It's gonna be a lot easier for the unlock, because like I'm not even going to leave this assembled. Okay, that's good. Here the build planner. Okay. Construction components and a motor. Okay, so I need to manufacture those. Okay. And a motor. Cool. Let's do that. So we have a landing gear that's locked down. Now the beacon. Yes, obviously we want the small grid variant because it's just a lot cheaper. So we have yet to get a construction component and a small steel tube. Neither of which we seem to have, so a construction component and a small steel tube, if you would. Let's build this so we can unlock the antenna, and then we can go from there. Okay, so that is officially unlocked. And I'm pretty sure that means we have access to the antenna now. We do. So let's put that here. We can also get rid of this landing gear. And unfortunately, these do have to be fully welded up in order to work as diverting objects for lightning. So let's work on that. Let's see what we can get this out of the build planner. We can add this to the build planner, and let's put all of that stuff into production. Hopefully we don't need to go get more iron for this. Looks like we might, though. Right. Yeah, we're gonna need more iron. Cool. Well, let's get what we have anyway. And put that into the antenna. And go get some more iron. Using my GPS to full effect here. Let me crouch. Also, just so you all are aware, I did take the advice of one of our viewers from the last stream and installed the sneaky hand tools mod so that these things are a lot less loud than they were in the first stream. So hopefully that has helped and you guys no longer have ear-splitting noise coming your way from the hand tools.
Inventory full.
Yeah, let's drop the stone.
Inventory full.
Ay caramba. Quite a chunk of iron. Okay. Drop this off. And we'll let it work on the pieces there. And while it's doing that, let's top up our energy, oxygen, and hydrogen. Let's see how this production's going. Go ahead and grab whatever is ready and get it welded in. Alright, what am I carrying? I don't actually need that. It looks like the storm's actually subsiding, so that's lucky right there. Yeah, gonna need quite a few more of these radio components. Hopefully we have the silicon for. Kind of looks like we do. All right, 8 more. 7 and 8. Cool. All right, that's got us an antenna. Perfect. So we have some early game defense against lightning. Finally, it was expensive, but well worth it. So that actually covers us for a range of about like 10 blocks. And this is only 7 out from all of our important stuff. Unfortunately, I did find out that all of this is basically pointless, but we will be tearing it down eventually anyway, so not a big deal. Ah, there's my stone from earlier. Go ahead and drop that in here. Now, the other thing that we want to be doing... Is it still running? It is. Is it actually getting anything? It is not, so let's turn that off. I want to actually expand the width of this drill rig. So we'll actually move this whole thing back. So the piston will connect right here. And we'll start building more drills and kind of drilling out a lot wider. And get more material that way. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and start in on that. Since the storm has subsided, and we don't know how long that's going to last. So we'll let it be for a minute here.
Inventory.
Oh, oops. Alright, let's go ahead and dump everything. Thankfully, we're playing in a mode where we don't actually lose any components, as long as we're kind of doing it this way and tearing things apart as we're done with them. Alright, so the piston will go there. I'm going to get rid of these just to clear the area. That's disconnected from power, so probably can't retract that. Okay, let's deposit all this. You know, the wider base is going to be good for picking up little bits of material at first, and then it'll just be like absolutely copious amounts once we get deeper into the hillside. So at that point, the basic refinery is going to have a hard time keeping up. So that will be good for getting us the material we need to keep going with this. But the ultimate goal is to basically dig a base into the side of this hill here. Okay. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so let's clear the build planner, add this and this. Alright, let's go ahead and top up our power here. So we probably are going to have to take quite a few trips to the iron mine to get this rig as wide as I would like it to be. But I think it will be worth it ultimately. So, good. That did clear out the build planner. Now let's get our drill on here. Ah, right. I need a steel plate at least. Place that. Okay. We're going to place one here. And one here to get us started. Alright, that's not all the steel plate we needed, apparently. We lose some somewhere in the process? Or maybe we never had that completely done anyway? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to clear this. First one didn't take. Okay. Now let's withdraw anything that works for all of these. Clear out the build planner. And we'll put the rest of this into production. Lots of steel plate again. Let's actually move that to the end. And get these other pieces done first. And let's grab this. We're actually going to take out this whole extra row, just to give clearance for the drills. And let's top up while we're here. Okay. Alright, so that just needs steel plate. This just needs steel plate. And this just needs steel plate. Okay, cool. Make sure we don't have anything extraneous in the inventory. One large steel tube. I don't know how we ended up with an extra, but that's okay. And it looks like production has halted because we just need a bunch of iron. Not too surprising. Thankfully, we have a way to get that. There we go. Alright, that's probably going to need to run for a minute. But we will probably still need more iron to finish off the steel plate that's there, so see about grabbing some more here.
Inventory full.
Yeah, not that much stone, actually.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
That was stone. All stone.
Inventory full.
That was stone too. This is not.
Inventory
There we go.
full.
Alright, let me go ahead and recharge here. I'm kind of surprised I can still fit under that. I should not fit under that. That is my official stance. Alright, if it made it that far with the first load, it's probably going to need at least one more. So, off we go again.
Inventory full.
Really? Okay. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that in here. That'll make this one functional, at least. And we'll grab whatever's left. And put into this one. 58 plates. I don't know that what we managed to get there is going to cover that, but you can always try. Alright, 42. Close. If I could take the extra plates out of the other drills, we would be good, but that's okay. Now that we've actually emptied our inventory, let's go get some more iron. Dang it. I saw lightning over that way. Hopefully that storm doesn't come here. We have the antenna, but I'd much rather have a decoy. Gonna be a minute before we can do that, though. We need a proper assembler. And we have to build a Gatling turret.
Inventory full.
And granted, I could take them apart as soon as I built them, if necessary, but...
Inventory full.
like it's day. Huzzah. Alright, let's drop this off. That should get us the rest of the way. Or darned close. At least 3 functional drills, if not 3 complete drills. And we can fire them up and get as much material as we can from them being fired up. Now, it won't be a ton, but it'll be some. Like I said, we're going to be making trips back and forth to the iron mine for a minute yet. Alright, that's getting quite a few. Like I said, let's at least get this guy functional. Okay. And we can go ahead and fire up our 3 drills. And update the velocity of our piston to a very slow crawl. Alright, and that is going to feed some material in to the refinery here. Not a ton, but a little. And each time we add drills, we'll get even more material, so that'll be good. Right now, current output is... the max output is 354. And the assembler needs 280. Refinery needs 330. How much does each drill need? Just 2. Okay, so that don't take that much. The H2O2 generator is power hungry, but we don't use it very often, so that's good. Obviously, our middle drill is not going to get that much material from this, but the side drills certainly will. There we go. It is day even here at our little base. So eventually we'll probably want to expand on our power situation a little bit, because if the assembler and the refinery are both running at the same time, it's almost all of my power output right now. Which isn't the best, but is okay. Each of these side drills is actually getting a lot more material than I thought they would. So that's good. Alright, before we put... I want to lay this out just a little bit so I know what we're doing. 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay. So that kind of outlines the array that we're looking at doing eventually for the drills. So each of these cubes will be replaced by a drill, and there'll be a line on the bottom here, extending one past this of drills as well. Okay, still getting some material into there. Finish that one up. And get that a little closer. Okay, so we're going to let that go for now, and we're going to go get some more iron after we refill our hydrogen tanks. I saw the total there for a second. I'm like, wait a second. Don't want to just rush off. Okay. Now we're good. Oh, gravel. From where my drop pod was. Yep, that can stay right where it's at.
Inventory full.
Alright, let's drop the stone down the hill. Actually, not a ton there, believe it or not.
Inventory full.
Okay. Almost landed on the platform. Okay, I can take that. And this is probably good. We do, however, need to hop up here and clear this back. Like I said, this is ultimately not going to help us anyway. So might as well just take the steel plate back and use it for something else. Oop. Let's do that one last. Cool. Alright, now we've got some steel plate. Let's finish this guy off. We'll have to grab that a little bit later. That needs 19 more steel plate. Which we have. Cool. Alright, we have 3 actually complete drills. Okay, now we're standing. Good. I doubt if they are currently pulling in any zone. No, doesn't look like it. So let's toggle these off. And go ahead and pull our piston back in. And we want to go ahead and add drills. At least 2 more. And we'll probably just keep going about it that way until we are on to the next level. 2 at a time. So make sure our build planner is clear. Okay. What's that gotta make? Quite a bit of stuff yet. So let's take this opportunity to go get some more iron. I think we're going to be taking a lot of trips out to this iron mine. That is okay.
Inventory full.
Okay, we did get a fair amount of stone that time. Get rid of that.
Inventory full.
And actually not that much.
Inventory full.
Cool. Now let's head back to base. Yes, we are going to need more iron. But let's hop up our levels first. Okay. That's a bad time for a leg spike. Okay. Got it back.
Inventory full.
That's the stone. Top ourselves up with actual iron. I don't know if that was. It was. Cool.
Inventory full.
Alright, let's go deposit this. We'll probably need 1 or 2 more trips, I'm thinking, for this round of the drill rig expansion. Yeah, at least 1 more.
Inventory full.
Alright, how much stone did we end up with? That's a fair amount, I guess. So the reason I'm coming up to drop those off is, number 1, so they're not in my way down here. And number 2, they actually will roll all the way down to where I have my paste set up.
Inventory full.
Not something I intended, but it is a happy coincidence.
Inventory full.
So yeah, that's kind of the reasoning behind that. And those that do make it down to the base, I go ahead and reprocess just like anything else. You can kind of see one of them right there, making its way down. But while that processes, I'll just go ahead and grab this. And we'll toss it in as well. Oh, see, there's one. Can't you? Like, a little over 2,000 stone. Rolled down the hill. Gotta love it. Okay, so let's grab some of the stuff that we need. It looks like it's almost there. Nice. So that's another drill completed. Hop in here. About finishing this one off. Need some more steel tubes and steel plate. Almost functional though. And let's grab this. I accidentally dropped an armor block in front of the drills and it tore it up. So okay, that at least has it functional. Need some more steel plate, but while we're waiting, we can go ahead and activate all of our drills. And we can extend this very, very slowly. So we can get some more stone coming in, and that'll give us extra materials for what we're trying to do here. Oh, it's so slow. But it is extending. Might speed it up just a touch. That's better. It was real slow before. Alright, and we need to top up our levels here right quick. And once that's done, we'll probably just go get some more iron, because we know we're going to need it. Alright. Okay, yeah, I might have to try that. I've been doing it at like 0.1 or lower just to make sure it clears out as much space as it possibly can, but it wouldn't hurt to go a little faster. They do seem to grab everything they need to grab a little bit quicker than that.
Inventory full.
Alright, head to the base. I'll be right behind you.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. Okay, where's production at? Production is done. Good. So let's grab this. And we can actually duck under that. Believe it or not. And this should finish that up. That's okay. I appreciate it. For the most part, I want to try and do as much vanilla as I can. I do have that one mod on the to lower the tool volume, but that's just like a quality of life thing. What I'll end up doing is basically putting a mag plate on this drill assembly once the whole spread is done, and putting a couple armor blocks so the mag plate connects to them, and this will stay stationary. Then we can grind this whole thing down and get a couple merge blocks and a little conveyor tube extension and basically just move the piston. I did a little creative world testing, and with the weight of this thing fully assembled, if you even do like multiple pistons, it starts to like sag, which is not what I want. I want to try to keep it nice and level. So I don't know if the bigger pistons would have the same problem or not, but no. Well, that's a problem. Come on. Well, we're stuck. Which is not ideal. Alright, so no more ducking under this. And I'm going to have to rebuild all of that, because I'm going to have to grind my way out. Oh, I'm not happy about that. I don't have to rebuild it all. It's just... There we go. Oh, I'm glad I didn't have to take that all the way down. That's good. Okay. Let's top this off. And I believe we're at full extension. Which, if that is the case, and it is, actually ramps the velocity up to like 2 meters per second. That'll probably be good. And let's hit reverse. So those will come back in while they're doing that. Oh, yeah, I guess we can... Nah, I won't shut them off until they're actually all the way back. Sometimes on the way back they'll grab a little piece of something they missed or what have you. I love that it says drill. That's great. We still need 1, 2, 3, 4... So 10 more drills on this bottom level. I did see that in a video and completely forgot about it until you just said that. So yes, thank you. Let me... I'll probably still use the method that I know works, but that's going to be very helpful for doing multi-piston things. So let's toggle these off. That was... Yes, share inertia tensor. Tensor. Words tonight are rough. Yeah. So that basically just calculates the mass of the moving thing as like the mass of the whole thing, or something to that effect. Very handy. Okay, let's get a couple more drills on this. I need steel plate. And we should not duck under that anymore. Learned my lesson. Okay, let's grab those. Okay, so that's one. And 2, we'll go ahead and put in the plates. Wait, yep. And add these to the build planner. And just see if we have anything. already that will help us a little bit, not a ton. Okay, so now clear the build planner and add the new states of these objects. Alright, let's make another run to the iron mine. Alright.
Inventory full.
We'll drop off our stone here.
Inventory full.
Cool. That's a trip. Nice and quick. Let's do another.
Inventory full.
Alright, actually not that much stone. Kind of into the iron proper at this point, so not hitting too many stony patches, thankfully. Where's production at? Might need to make one more run. But let's top off our levels first.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. Drop that off.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, now hopefully that will get us what we need to add these next two drills. And we can go ahead and set them about their business. Okay. Okay, perfect. Reverse, let that do its thing. Help us off as we go. Watch the magic at work here. So yeah, with the breach of this first piston, we definitely won't have to add... We definitely won't have to move this forward until this whole first row is done. Because this next row won't even touch what we're looking at here. But the next one, we'll probably need to add this next row. Thankfully, each row gets a little bit smaller as we go up. But it should give us this nice arch shape. And give us a cool space to set up a base. There's still a little going through. Not a lot. So we're going to go ahead and retract. Actually, only 8 more drills to go on this bottom level. I don't know how far we can get on this whole thing tonight, but hopefully a decent ways. Once you start getting into some of the taller material, the refinery really starts to struggle with like processing it all fast enough. So we might actually have to add a little bit of storage if we can. I think we're going to run into some trouble with that, though. We need grids. Means we need cobalt. And I have not found any of that yet. So, I might just have to take it slow. No plates? No. I need steel plates. I do have 4 metal grids, which I think is what I need for another container. So I might go ahead and add that to the setup, just so there's a place for the drills to kind of push some of the extra stone while it's being processed. But yeah, that's for a little bit later. Right now, just need some steel pipe. And nothing in the build planner, good. Okay. Alright, that's all been deposited. And now, you know what time it is. It's iron mining time.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Up stone.
Inventory full.
Alright, now we're full up on iron. Good. I don't know why I'm running. Okay. And actually put one more of these. Gonna do a ramp so I can just walk up instead of jumping. I think that's gonna be a lot easier ultimately. I might add one on the other side as well. Oh, so much nicer. That in there. Get rid of that one because that's what we need. Let's go get some power. Perfect. And now we'll get some more iron. I know this seems a bit tedious now, but it will absolutely be worth it in the end. Yeah, so that's the goal. And we will definitely get there, so. Come on.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah, once that whole drill head is done and like we're fully into the side of the hill, it's going to be so much stone going in. We probably won't have to go back and forth to the iron mines at all, which will be great. 100%.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
How much stone did we get? Quite a bit actually, so drop this out here.
Inventory full.
That's actually not that much stone.
Inventory full.
Cool. Feels like it's getting dustier, like we're getting another storm. Don't love that. Extra power generation is great, of course. And we have the antenna now, which should help some. Yes, very much so. Which something we should look at. These, yeah, take 4 metal grids. So we're gonna go ahead and talk. I need interior plate, of course. May as well go ahead and work on that now. Um, Probably the interior plate. So let's drop that off. Okay, let's got that one. And hopefully this would finish off this other one. Not quite. 12 steel tubes, 2 computers, and some steel plate for the non-functional bits. Look at production. Move that forward. And we are going to add that ramp over here for convenience. And yeah, it's definitely getting kind of dusty. Oh, let's go get some more iron. Before the storm gets too nuts.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yes, I did get a fair bit of stone from that, as expected. That should find its way down to base.
Inventory full.
Let's see. 6 isn't that much.
Inventory full.
Cool. Hopefully that'll be enough to at least finish the steel tubes, so we can get that last drill functional. While we work on getting the rest of the plate. I need the 2 computers. Dang it. I must have used them for something else, so... Put those in there. It still didn't withdraw the compute. Okay. We're just going to clear the build planner at this point. It is already. Actually. There we go. Cool. Now let's get these running. And go ahead and reverse that. And toss this in there as well. So now, add that to the build planner. Pull out anything we have that might go towards that, and put the rest into production. Drink while it works. Alright, that's the last of my metal grids, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to find some cobalt before we get any more storage on than that. Which should be a fun challenge. How much stone is it pulling in right now? Not a ton. Okay, so let's retract the piston. Alright, so 3 more rounds of drill addition, and we'll have the whole bottom layer done. And ready to carve up the landscape, which it's done a fair amount of already. Thankfully, this doesn't seem like a full-on storm, it's just kind of like dusty. So that's good. Level those off. Up in production, get about 10 of those. Alright, nothing in the planner. Let's fix that. Okay, it kind of looks like I did not withdraw anything. So, nothing I have goes towards drills anymore, so we can just immediately put stuff into production from now on, which is going to be handy. Alright, while that cooks, let's top off our levels and get more iron. Alright, I know that's mostly stone, I'm just trying to get like every scrap of iron off of the walls and stuff. Which is kind of pointless, I know, but I'm doing it anyway.
Inventory.
I can always roll the stones down to base, which is what we're going to do right now. Yeah, it's a decent sized one. Nope,
Inventory full.
that does not work as intended. Okay, there we go.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Almost there.
Inventory full.
Got it. That in. Yeah, definitely gonna need some more. So let's go get that. if nothing else, I'd like to at least finish that bottom row of drills before the end of the stream, and I think we can definitely accomplish that.
Inventory full.
Maybe even move it forward by like 1 piston length. And start working on the next row of drills. The next layer up. That would be good. Be like our stretch goal.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
How much stone do we have? Okay, we can just pop that here for now.
Inventory full.
Cool. Yeah, where's that put production? Yeah, we might need one more run. How are we looking on ice? Okay, 2.56k. I think we're good still.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, not that much stone, honestly.
Inventory full.
Alright, still printing. That will probably get us there, so grab what we need for this one. As much as we can carry. That's weird. Okay. I see. Yeah, it's just a few plates. Finish it off. No. Okay. Let's grab as much as we have. And we'll make one more trip to the iron mine. That should finish it up. Finish it off. We're also eventually going to want to consider more power. We can keep running everything at once. But that's probably a down the line concern. I'm actually really surprised these drills don't use more power than they do. Like 2 kilowatts really isn't bad at all. Okay. Get this rig fired up. Yeah, the one down there is making full contact. That's great. That'll be pulling in quite a bit of stone, actually. Well, less now that we've let it run for a minute, but... $1.18K. Not too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and pull our pistons back in. The planner is empty, so that's good. Yeah, it's definitely leveling it out as we come back in. Okay, well. Go ahead and toggle the array off. Let's produce our 10 steel plate so we can put down our drills. Alright, let's put that into production. And let's go get some more iron. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need it. Good. I was worried that one might roll back on me like the other one did.
Inventory full.
But nope. Looks like we're good. Alright, let's go get some more.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Where's production at? Okay, we might be able to use some more iron. I think we can manage at least one more trip.
Inventory full.
Alright. Film's not a huge amount of that.
Inventory full.
Cool. That should keep us producing for quite a bit there. Like we use our bottle to refill the hydrogen, so we'll have to top that off. Alright, we should have everything we need for this first one. Almost there. And we need cobalt. Not sure where we're where we're gonna find that. Okay. It was done, but somehow we're missing 9 steel plate. I don't remember using that for anything. Didn't withdraw it for whatever reason. Alright, start the drills. And extend our piston. So we have been watching from the other side, but this is really the side to watch, where the most drastic changes are taking place. And where the largest quantities of stone are coming through. Okay. So, not getting that much now. Go ahead and reverse this. We got one more set of drills to put on each end. And then we can start working on these. Well, we'll start working on the system to move this forward a little bit further. And once that's set up, then we can start working on these upper drills. Looks like we are where we need to be. So, turn all these off. Get some steel plates. And let's put our last couple drills on this level here. Oh man. I wasn't sure if we'd run into this or not, but seems that we have. We're gonna have to hand drill out a little bit of the stone. So the bounding box for the drill doesn't intersect with any voxels. There we go. Didn't take much, thankfully. Alright, and now that that's done, let's go get more iron. Probably need about 3 or 4 runs to get both of those drills finished. It's 401 stone, so let's go ahead and roll that down to base.
Inventory full.
Cool. We'll go ahead and top up our power while we're down there. All right, now for some more iron.
Inventory full.
Okay, all iron. First go. That's that'll do. Let's go ahead and more. Figure we'll just do 4 trips quick as we can. Hopefully that'll get us there.
Inventory full.
Cool. Toss that in. And let's get this 4th trip in. Nice and quick.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. All iron once again. Dang. So that's just like a concentration of pure iron, apparently. No stone mixed in it whatsoever. Which has been helpful for collecting it, I'll tell you. Alright, let's see where the production's at. It's working on the parts for the 2nd drill. We can go ahead and finish off the first one right now. Alright, where are we at? 800 something, and production is... We might actually want to do one more trip. We started a little bit lower than we have been. So that probably explains the difference there. And, you know, 800 iron might be enough. I'd rather just go grab as much as we can while we're here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Ah, I forgot to put away the plate. Dang it. I'm not carrying as much as I should be. Well, at least I had half of my inventory. It says all components were successfully withdrawn. Let's see if that finishes this guy off here. Looks like it will. Cool. So now, turn all these on. And extend our piston. Alright, so the base is actually as wide as it's supposed to be now. Or at least as wide as I had intended it to be. The question is, all about moving it forward. Alright, gotta love that. These last two drills are right there in contact with the landscape. Cool. Alright, so let's take a look at a couple things here. We do have access to merge blocks. And they take computers, large steel tubes, motors, construction components, and steel plates. All things that we can currently make right now with no issues. So that is a good thing. What about mag plates? A motor, 3 construction components, and 15 steel plate. That one's actually pretty easy. I need the steel plate in order to place it. And we have over 1,000 iron, which is great. Okay. let's put that there. I'll put in as much as we can. Double check our build planner is empty, which it is. Doesn't look like we withdrew anything.
Energy low.
Ah, so it is. Got distracted. Gotta love that. Alright, let's go around. And withdraw what we need and finish this guy off. Cool. That's done, and we want to make sure auto lock is enabled. I think it is by default. But just in case, auto lock is on. Cool. Currently pulling in anything from the drills. Almost nothing. So let's go ahead and shut those off. And now we need some steel plates. And we're going to put a couple blocks here. Full blocks. Okay, and it has locked to these blocks. So we can go ahead and remove the piston. We need a merge block. And a bit of conveyor tube, which I need interior plate for. We have 5 construction components. And whatever else this needs. Build planner is empty. That did withdraw some stuff. Let's clear those. And manufacture the stuff we need for that. Cool. Let's finish this guy off. And now, do probably only 2 for this first extension. We need a little room. And 6 is our merge block, which I just need to rotate to there. Alright. Nothing's in the build planner. We're gonna start here. This. This. And this. We did successfully get some stuff. It's probably going to be for this mostly. Alright, so let's clear the build planner. And let's put these things into production. Okay, not too much stuff. And while we have the interior plate, also going to need to extend this. So let's put the interior plate back. Well, actually, put in as much as we can use. Oh, that finished it off. Nice. Let's see where our production's at. Almost done. Alright. All components withdrawn successfully. That's great. Okay, that's done. Next up is the piston. And the top of the piston. And last bit is our merge block. As you can see, has functioned correctly. And the grids are now reconnected. Means we can come down here and disconnect these. That's ready to walk again. Okay. That's very close. Okay, we're actually gonna go after that, believe it or not. Let's recharge first. One of these. I'll at least get the steel plate from this. All right. Well, that'll give us another metal grid, which is nice. Because we were out of those and have no current source of cobalt. Yeah, we'll figure that out in a second. Come on. There we go. Hey, space credits, a better grinder. I will take that. Gladly. So these don't often show up close enough for us to grab. One thing we'll probably do is make ourselves... Get rid of that. We'll probably make ourselves a...
Inventory full.
Really? Oh, yeah, I guess. That makes sense. Darn. Let's see, are there any other parts that are worth taking apart? Basically anything with grids. Doesn't really look like it. Okay, we're just going to leave that there and let the cleanup fix that. See if any of those components will help us with this stuff. Clearly it did. Cool. And now we can toss this in here. And we need to character tools and replace that on the hotbar. Very nice. Right, so now, get rid of that. There we go. So we've successfully moved the piston forward. So our reach is going to be enhanced ever so slightly. Let's go ahead and turn all of these on. Alright, we're going to set the piston to take it nice and slow. Get a nice smooth. That should be good. And yeah, this is going to be pulling in a bunch of stone. At 25k stone. The basic refinery doing its best. Yeah, it's about tapped out as far as inventory space for the input, which is why the small storages are taking in as much as they can. 40k and another almost 20 already. Definitely right about those cargoes, my friends. Needed more. Oh, it's still pushing. I thought it was basically done. It's close. There it is. So it has reached its full extension. And yeah, we're gonna have to start building the drills on this top row, because they will start grabbing this material. But these are just not getting to. We'll actually start on this side instead of going from the middle.
Energy low.
Oh, so it is. But yeah, that is working insanely well. That signal's a little bit further out, so we'll leave that be. How much these are still getting. It's hard to tell because there's still quite a bit of stone stored in all of the drills because the cargoes are full, I'm assuming. Yeah. Yes, they are. So just that little push took us close to the 200 or 100,000 stone mark. Which is getting us lots and lots of iron. And plenty of gravel too, which we don't need. But we'll deal with that later. Like I said, it's kind of hard to tell. We'll go ahead and retract the drills and turn them off and start building the new ones on top there. Because like I said, once we push forward with those, they're going to grab some of this upper material. And see how it has like this little lip? That's material that these just aren't going to grab. You need that next row. But coming out nice and smooth like they are, they should grab just even the slightest little detail they missed before. That was highly successful. So yeah, I think one of our next things here is going to be trying to find some cobalt. So we can make some more storages. Maybe some bigger ones. Because the drills are going to pull in a lot all at once. Especially when we have like 5 rows of them going all at the same time. And yeah, we still have a little bit of this hand drilled cave. Haven't even extended that far yet. That's great. Yeah, this is working very well. Alright, let's go ahead and turn these off. Okay, so this is down to 16.3K. Slowly but surely, it's working its way through all of that. And then we have another 42.2 up here. And yeah, lots of iron from that. So let's go ahead and get on top of this. I think we'll start with like 4. That works. Do we have anything here? No. Okay, we actually have some stuff that's relevant to it. Probably thanks to that probe that we took apart. That's good. Yep. Alright, let's add these to the production queue. Alright, that's going to be pretty iron hungry. Like I said, we kind of have a lot of iron. So we should be good. The obvious ideal would be if we could finish out this whole row and then push this back out. Get rid of this lip. And then do the extension again. All kind of in one fell swoop. That would be good. Top this off. Anyway, while that works, oh, there's a boulder out here, and I kind of want to see what it is. Magnesium. Okay, so we're gonna BPS that. It looks like there's one out here. Silicon. Or silicon, depending on how you want to say that. Okay, and we'll start doing the distance stamps on these. if we think about it. What we really need is some cobalt. I'm at that place now. There's patches of something here. Iron and nickel. Let's see if there's anything else here. There is. Cobalt. Nice. Got 21.9. And there's some iron and nickel out here too, but those are of less importance. Trying to get this cobalt to more of a right in front of me kind of thing. What's iron? I'm actually just gonna go through that. Gonna waste a little bit of iron, but iron's kind of infinite. Thanks to being able to process stone. All right.
Inventory full.
Okay. Go down this way.
Inventory full.
Alright, not much stone left.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Cool. I have to drill my way around. Oh, gotta love that. Drop in our cobalt ore. And that will allow us to make metal grids and more storage. That's great. We're going to need more storage. In particular... Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Thinking a large cargo container, but we need interior plate to place it, so let's grab some of that. That should help us do what we need to do for the drills here. We do have stuff in the build planner, actually. Alright, that's one.
Energy low.
Area. Going on around here. And top everything up. So yeah, finding cobalt is a big score. Like I said, that means we can make more storage. And nice big honkin' storage too, which is excellent. Oh, there's still stuff in production. We're actually going to need more iron. That's kind of shocking. Okay, well, let's go get some more iron. Yeah, once the this next row of drills is done, I don't think we'll have to be visiting this mining area anymore. Because they will just throw so much stone. Into the refinery. It'll make crap tons of iron.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright. Now, we'll probably need maybe 3 trips up here, because there was still quite a bit left to be produced. Move that to the front of the line here. Oh, we're getting a storm. See it starting to kick up. Hopefully not a bad one.
Inventory full.
I have a feeling we got a lot of stone from that. Oh, not as much as I would have expected.
Inventory full.
Oop. Before the storm gets too bad.
Inventory full.
Okay. I cannot see very far in front of me. Oh boy. Oh, one more. Oh crap. The lightning one. Honestly, down here in the iron mine is probably one of the safer places that we could be during the storm. Alright, hopefully this gets us. How are we doing? Yeah, we're getting there. And we currently have 600 some iron. Might need at least one more trip to the iron mine. Move plates to the back. Make sure we get all these other components first so we can maybe at least get it functional with what we have. Yeah, let's do one more run.
Inventory full.
All right. Alright, that should get us there. I think that'll actually put us above the functional line. Nope, we need 2 more steel tube. Make that happen. Close. Why not? Being produced, apparently. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, so while the storm is raging, let's go ahead and use this setup right quick. And try and at least get some use out of this. But we need to stay closer to base so that antenna protects us. Actually, what we might do is put in a passenger seat. And I need 10 interior plate. Why is it... not snapping. I'm confused.
Energy low.
Okay, it's not pulling in very much, but that's okay. Go ahead and have it reverse. Okay, yeah, so now you can see that lip is gone. At least where those new drills are. And you just have a nice, not smooth, but like flat up and down bit of wall there. So that's perfect. Is there anything in production? Negative. Cool. Anything in the build planner? Just the drill, which you can get rid of. And go ahead and add this to the build planner. And do. There we go. We'll draw anything that we can use to add to it. Take it off. Put it back in. And let's add those to production. Quite a decent amount of interior plate. That may necessitate a trip to the iron mine. And quite a few grids, actually. Plus construction components, steel tubes, display, a few, not really that many computers, and not a ton of motors, but a couple. This is really the big cost right here. These two. And then this just needed cobalt, which we have now, thankfully. Okay, everything is back in place. Let's grab our drills and turn them off. Yeah, so the thing is, when we go to push, we're going to need that next layer. Um, Otherwise, we're going to have stuff left on top, which is not good. Plenty of power during the storm, at least. What are we doing? Okay. Coming along further than I expected. Posit what we've got so far. Yeah, this will also be important for that next push because it's going to pull in a lot of stone. Cool. That's all the interior plate done. Finish this thing yet. Almost got all the construction components. Now we're doing our grids. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice to have the materials we need. Why did we stop? We run out of iron? Yes, kinda looks like that's the case. Alright, let's grab what we finished. Alright, let's top up our levels and then head back to the iron mine. We've got 8 minutes, and I would like to at least finish this large container before we call it for the night. Looks like the storm's starting to let up a little bit too, which is good. Well, I just heard a thunderstrike. Hopefully that was the one targeted on the person. And,
Inventory full.
I'm down here. That's the antenna. Oh, good. It hasn't been struck yet. It would definitely take damage if it was. Let's put this here. That should get production moving again. Yeah, we've managed to get quite a bit done in this stream. Built this whole bottom row, moved the piston forward for the first time, and started constructing the second row. Plus, you know, adding some storage for when this thing does its next, when we move the piston forward again, and it does, all of the drills push into nice, like, raw territory. We're gonna need all that space. And then some. Because the two small containers, like, almost weren't enough just for that first push, so that tells you. Alright. Fair enough. Our large cargo container is basically done. There we go. With some lightning, but it looks like the storm's mostly moving on, so. In a good spot. Did not try to kill us tonight, apparently. Let's hop up here. Go to that. Do those. And let's get started on producing the parts for our two new drills. One thing we want to do, if we're producing anything, switch to disassembling. And we're going to move this grinder into the basic assembler. There we go. We're going to pop it back to assembling. Doesn't get us much, but little something. And yeah, we're going to need to just deposit all the components here. What do you think? One more trip to the iron mines? I think we got the time.
Inventory full.
Alright. That's got us. Drop off this iron and pop up our energy, oxygen, hydrogen levels. And call it a night. Let's grab the gravel out of the basic assembler. I don't think we're using much of that. And as much of this as we can carry. Where to put all of this gravel? I don't really have a great place for it, so just over here, I guess. 2.43k of gravel. I'll just leave that there. Where are we at for production? That's getting there. Once production hits halt, we'll grab whatever we have available put it into our drills, and that's going to be it for tonight. Got all the steel plate it needs, at least. All the other little stuff. Alright. And that's got us done and dusted for tonight, except for recharging our levels. That seems important. I see. I see what the problem was. Okay, I know I said I was going to be done. And I don't have iron, so I am done. Well, that's a fair bit of progress, I would say. And gonna make a whole lot more next Sunday. So until then, thank you guys for watching. It's been a very good night, and until we see you next time, build safe.